All right. So x is going to be opposite of b plus or minus the square root of b squared. All right, here we go. Opposite of b, it's negative 8. B squared, that's 64. Minus 4 times a times c. All over 2 times a. That one going to be okay? I think so. All right, so I get negative 8 plus or minus 64 minus what? 56. Okay. Negative 8 plus or minus square root of 8. 2. Hey, can I just go ahead and divide 2 into those 8s? Is that all right? Why not? Yeah, that's not an 8, is it? It's the square root of it. Okay, so don't be real careful there. Make sure you simplify just real numbers with real numbers. So I get. Is square root of 8 simplified?
No.
Okay. Square root of 8. Right? One of the 2's out. 2 square root of 2. Notice every time you use the quadratic formula, you're going to have to do simplification of radicals, unless it happens to turn out to be a square root of 36 or something. It usually won't. Now can I simplify that too?
Yes.
Yeah, because I got real numbers both places. You can say plus or minus 1 times the square root of 2 if you wanted to, but that would be redundant.
And you were able to simplify that because it's the same as 8 over 2 plus or minus 2 over 2.
Say once more.
You were able to simplify the 8 because it's the same as negative 8 over 2 plus or minus 2 square root of 4.
The reason I was able to simplify is because there was a factor of 2 in each of these terms. Now, right there's not a factor of 2 showing yet on the second term. I can still go ahead and simplify the first one if I wanted to. But I was able to simplify because there was a factor of 2 in both the terms this one.
Why can you simplify the 2 square root of 2? Because I thought of like you can't add and subtract from the section of the radical, but you can simplify it.
Yes, it would be like this. 2 square root of 2's, it's like this was negative 8 plus 2x over 2. This is just a factor of this term.
Okay.
So I could go into all that. It's just like 2 x's, two somethings. All right, ladies and gentlemen, when I looked at that first problem that I came up with cleverly, notice that the value, the b squared minus 4ac, ladies, notice that the b squared minus 4ac was negative. Negative. That means I'm going to get those I answers. Notice the next time we worked a problem, the b squared minus 4ac, the thing under the radical turned out to be positive, which means I got 2 real number answers. 4 plus square root of 2, 4 minus square root of 2. Therefore, the thing under the radical has a very specific name, and if you look on page 117 at the bottom, it's called the discriminant. The b squared minus 4ac b squared minus 4ac is called the discriminant. To discriminate means you distinguish between. I discriminate between options, I distinguish between them. So here's what you got. If your discriminant is positive, which it was in the last case we worked, if the discriminant is positive, it is, then I get two real number answers. So if my discriminant is positive, I get two real number answers. If my discriminant is negative, I get two I answers. We'll be looking at complex numbers a little bit later, but that's the kind of answers I get to complex. Okay. Yes, ma'am.
How do we use the quadratic function for the other fractions? Without the C? Like, how?
Let me get that in just a second, okay? And you got a problem like that?
No.
Okay, well,
I just was looking at,
let's make one.
I did 0, and then it had a C, so I was like, how do we, with the C?
We'll do it. I got one more option. It's either positive, negative, or 0. If the discriminant happens to be 0, that implies I have one real number answer. Repeated. A double root. So some of your questions on WebAssign will have to do with the discriminant. Now please note the discriminant is not the square root of b squared minus 4ac. It's just b squared minus 4ac. So if b squared minus 4ac is positive, I got two real number answers. If it's negative, I got two I answers. All right? If it's 0, I got one real number answer repeated. In other words, a double root. Okay? So you can tell a lot just by the sign of your discriminant. Let's work a problem that with the quadratic form. Now, remember I said it'll work every single time. How about if it looks like this? That's one of the first ones we looked at. It's a quadratic, yeah. What's A? And B is? And C is? Okay, so here we go. Opposite of B, plus or minus square root of B squared minus 4 times A times C. All over 2 times A. Is that right? Hey, that C being missing looks like it's going to simplify some things here. Because all this goes to 0, right? So I get negative 6 plus or minus the square root of 36 over 4. Negative 6 plus or minus 6 over 4. That's negative 6 plus 6 over 4. Or negative 6 minus 6. That's 0 over 4. That's 0. That's negative 12 over 4. That's negative 3. So I got my two answers. Even without a C, I can use the quadratic form. Just make it 0. Hey, and by the way, if you're missing a B, it's 0 too. If you're missing an X term, then B is 0. Are we good? Any questions? All right, I'll see you guys on there.
Huh? Oh, I guess. No.